Hey, what's going on? So we're taking a look at a 2-5-1 lick here in the key of C. Let's just jump right into it. So first chord is D minor 7. What we're doing is playing this A minor triad, which is really part of a bigger D minor 9 arpeggio. That's what we're really doing here. So we have an E, C, A. Then we jump to the 10th fret 4th string for the F, into the E, and then resolving to the root here, the root of the D minor 7, which again, we're adding a couple of E's to it to make it a D minor 9. We have 9, flat 7, 5, flat 3, 9, root. Then we go to an A here, which is the 5. A flat, whose job it is to walk down to the root of the 5 chord, which is G7. So let me do that slow. Okay, once we get to that G, we're playing G, B, D sharp. So we're doing a little G augmented triad there. Flat 7 on top. So now we have G7 augmented. Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk down to the 5, which is a D natural, then back up to the augmented 5th. So we have then B, D. So it's got this cool little ping-ponging thing happening here. And landing on the C, which is the root of the 1 chord. So here's that lick really slow, starting on the G. Let's take a look at the C lick here. What we're doing here is it's pretty simple, just kind of playing a root 2, 3, 5. The notes are C, D, E, G. 8th fret, 5th string, 7th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 3rd string, 7th fret, 2nd string. Then going to the 7th fret, high string, which is the major 7. Then we're just going to walk down, do a chromatic walk down to the 6. So let's do that whole thing. This is the first of 2 little 2-5-1 licks that I demonstrated earlier. Okay, let's go over the second one. What we're doing here, this part is pretty simple physically. It's what we're doing is really playing a C6 arpeggio basically, then going up to a C sharp 6 arpeggio, and we're going to superimpose those over the 2-5-1 chord. So I kind of little kind of tributary here. You could think of this as being a C6, but you could also think of it as being 4 of the 5 notes of a C major pentatonic scale. As a guitar player, this is a phrase that that I used to use back when I would when I played some jazz, where I would take and play the now the way I thought of it was playing A minor pentatonic, which is the same as C major pentatonic, which is basically, here we have our C6 and or A minor 7 chord. Excuse me, superimposing. I always thought of the 5 of the 2 chords. So I would think A minor pent over D minor 7. So here's our like our D minor, and going and then over the G7 playing the B flat minor pent, which again it's a half step up from the A minor pent. And it's also the flat 3 of the 5 chord. So for that one, it's going which again, very simple patterns. And then over the 1, we would superimpose the B minor pen, which again, also a D major pen, which gives you kind of a really cool Lydian sound over the 1. Now, at that point in the riff I came up with here, we're not committing to that full pattern. But what we are doing is entering the 1 chord by way of a 2 major chord. So I'm thinking of like this little D triad here. So let me play the lick. 2, 3, 4. And then, so there. What I'm thinking here is, I'm thinking D major. I'm thinking of that superimposing the 2 over the 1 chord to get that Lydian sound. So I'm thinking the A and then F to F sharp being kind of like a bluesy walk up, like if you were playing in D, you know how you might go something like that. But it's really over the C. So here's what we got. We've got, and then I'm using the flat 3 to walk into the 3 of the actual 1 chord. All right, so, walking right down that, 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd, 4th at the 12th fret. And then this is just a little thing I like to do. I like to, throw in a little bit of irreverence in there, going to a C minor 7 chord over that C major 7, which is just really, it's a little blast, something you might hear a horn section do, or like a B3 player play. It's a momentary little bit of dissonance, and it's really just like, to me, it's kind of fun sound. Here is the full, the second cycle of the 2-5-1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how when I do this, that ghost note to me is very important. That it keeps those swing 8th notes flowing. All right, here's the whole thing from the top. Let me do it with the track again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screwed that up. Let's try it again. Got it that time.